Hello everybody, they call me Muse and I welcome you back to Teardown and the Greenwash Gambit, where we're still in space. In case you couldn't tell. Oh, got too much momentum. Okay, we're upside down now, that's fine. Computer. Superfluid helium containers. We need to grab them. And the whole place is falling apart, and asteroids. And it's going to be heck on a plate. So let's see how we go. We've got 5 targets. Watch out for asteroids. So, once again, in space, we suffer from radiation. So we need to get indoors before too long. But also asteroids. So here we are. Let's tug this bugger open. Whoop. Yeah, this is going to be an exciting mission, one hopes. Oh dear. I've broken a door. Where even are we going? One of our targets is out there. Maybe we'll get that one on the way back. One of our targets is over there though as well. I don't think there's time limits. Okay. Very well. So we have a target out here somewhere. I think it was in this room? Yeah. So how does one get in? Is that a door? Maybe we make our own door. Or maybe we got a bit close to our own explosion. Oh well. Maybe I should have made some plans before I left the ship. There's got to be a sensible way into these floating bits, rather than just blowing a hole in the wall. Like here, a hole's already been pre-made on this one. Maybe that was the case on the other one as well. I just didn't know it. Is that my target? Cool. That's my target. Now, where's the rest of it? There's a door over here. At this point I just want to get back indoors before we worry about where we're going. Nope, stay open please. Thank you. Okay, we're in. Health is going up. There is one in this thing that we're in. So that's good. Down this way somewhere. Oh no, it's out there. But that's fine. We go down here. And then it's out here maybe? Yeah, we're in the correct thing. And then, let's see. Or are we in the correct thing? No, we've got another one that is sort of behind us. That one maybe? There we go. Cool, so that's 2. That was an asteroid. Right, so we've got one in this sort of direction. There's no time for planning a careful route when everything is kaploding around you. Does this count as indoors? So it's kind of over that way. So it's not even in here really, it's sort of down there, I think. There we go. Cool, so that's 3. So there's one sort of in the middle bit, and then there's one down near that ring. So if we head towards the big rings, we're going the right way. Correct. Okay, we are in the correct place. There it is. Ouch. Now we're being hurt by cosmic radiation. It's kind of unfortunate that you can just die. But we haven't yet. Maybe it's if we stand still too long, they just start gravitating towards us. Last one's over here, I think. Let's have a look around. Am I in the right place? Yeah, good. Wonderful, that's all targets cleared. Now it's back to wherever the heck base is. I guess we know roughly where it is. If we head out and we go back towards the big ring, then we're headed in the right sort of way. Is that it? Is that us? Yeah, it looks like that's us. Can we reach it in one go? It's looking like it, although health is getting a bit low, but this door should automatically open for us. One hopes. This is a door, right? Good. This is a door. And away we go. Not the worst mission in the world. Quite fun. And another message on the old poot. Tier 1 wants to go home now. Is that allowed? 100%, 100%, 100%. Prepare escape route 0. Assemble bomb 0. Black hole generator 0. Escape 0. But that's all stuff we can do back on the ground. It's good to be home. It's nice to be protected from cosmic radiation. Thanks, atmosphere. And I guess we're gonna head back into the old mission command upstairs. So, Hoover. Been looking after the place while we were gone. But not been having parties. Mainframe, what's the deal? We're going to split up. Preparing the escape route through the chasm by destroying the checkpoints with explosives is crucial. If we can destroy some of the infrastructure as well, then security will be focused on the chasm. And then tier 1 is going to be assembling the quantum vortex bombs. Yeah, that seems like a tier 1 job. Blowing things up seems like one of our jobs. So we're going back to the chasm with 6 targets. I assume once we start blowing things up, alarms will go off. Although, guard drones again. So it might just be a case of drones. Blow things up and avoid drones. We can do that, I feel. So we've got a high voltage transformer that we want to blow up. That's optional. A large boulder has to be cleared. Checkpoint and checkpoint. So that's our escape route sort of deal. And then a server and a monitor just for fun. So there's the large boulder, I guess. down there somewhere is our optional explosion. This bit might not even need to be exploded. It might just need to be damaged. Yeah, it's right in front of us. Okay, it might need to be exploded. We will see. Definitely can't be sledged, so I think it's an explosion job. And that has got the drones on us, perhaps. Yeah, the drones don't seem happy. So maybe we should have thought about things before we just blew something up. But the drones are also having a hard time hitting us. So it could be fine. Let's see, let's scuttle away from the buggers. Oh god, no, there's lots of them. Whoop, we're in the water again. That probably doesn't help matters. Oh. Where are we going? Is this towards one of the other optionals? Kind of lost track. No, this is just somewhere else entirely. Was this back in the room that we were just in? Where we've already caused an explosion? It is. Son of a gun. As long as we keep moving, we're alright. But then that doesn't help us keep track of where we need to be to do things. Are we safe in here? Maybe. Does anyone know we're here? Don't think so. They've lost track of us. I don't think they've lost track anymore. I'm seeing red lights around the place. Yeah, they're onto us. This is just taking us back to our escape vehicle, isn't it? Probably. We're certainly getting shot a lot now. We're kind of out in the open. Okay, I think we've stymied them briefly. Oh no, we haven't. We're dead. Okay. So this does require a bit more cunning than just being an idiot and blundering. Should have probably guessed that. Possibly the smart play would be find some explosive stuff and carry that explosive stuff to near our targets and then shoot it when we're ready to blow things up from afar. But I don't know if there's any explosive stuff available, so maybe not. We did evade them for a while though, so that's promising. Where are we? Exactly. We're above one of our checkpoints. So yeah, these ones down here are all fairly close. But can we get down safely? I mean, fling ourselves into the water again. That's an option. Well, we've gone for it. Cool. So where's the lowest target down here? So I was kind of going the right way when I came up here, but then I went the wrong way. Ah, it's here. Right then. What's this? Is it anything? Doesn't look like much. Curious as to why that's chained up. And we've got this truck. We've got a drone up there. So we blow this one up perhaps, and then we run up there. And then we turn this way, and we head into this building. Okay. What are you? You some sort of camera bot? Keeping track of us. I guess we can kind of live with that. It's like having a pet. And if we go back this way, then we're heading up towards our next checkpoint. This thing, I guess. Yeah, that was the checkpoint. Crashed. I'm an idiot. Can we get a breather in here? Maybe. We are going to get shot at in a minute though, when we go outside. But we can get our health back. Oh no, we can't drop a quick save. Okay. So our next checkpoint is not far off. So let's get our bomb ready. Bomb that. Cool, that's that done. Can we get rid of this guy? Maybe not. Although he's got little... Oh, Jesus Christ. We're getting exploded. Cheese it. Truck might keep us alive for a bit. Maybe. I'm assuming that we can't take as much damage when we're in the truck. There's the boulder. Yeah, get fucked, robot. Oh god, the truck. Right. So what do we do about this bad boy? 6 meters too tall. We could blow up the bridge, perhaps. Maybe I should have started with this one. And everything's exploded. Okay. Is it a case of blow the bridge up? Or is the boulder stuck into the wall? Because the boulder didn't look as though it could be destroyed. It looked like it was made from the same material as most of the cliffs, which can't be destroyed. So maybe it is a case of blowing up the bridge. But then how does that help you? And from here it looks as though the boulder is sort of attached to the wall at the back there. If I could get up there without angering that little guard robot. And it appears as though he can't really be bothered by my lasers. Yes. So what's going on with this boulder? Okay, it isn't touching the wall. That's good. Not sure if that's really having much of an effect. The old laser gun there. The boomer was. But maybe it's reached its range limit, which doesn't seem to be amazing. Okay, yeah, we've broken through. Good. Wondering if I should just partially destroy this and then finish it off. after I've cleared out the rest. Can't hurt to drop a quick save. Okay, there goes the boulder. And that doesn't appear to have triggered anything. So that's outstanding. Whoops. Now, from up top here, can we make this jump back across? Or did I quick save at the wrong time? Can we jump across there? No. I'm just wondering what our odds were of destroying this one down below with pipe bombs from above. But it looks like a long way down, so odds are slim. So where would we go after we've destroyed that one? We could run up this way. But that's where the building that we destroyed ages ago was. Is it worth destroying it from up top, or do we go down? Because it's possible this one is the last one, but it's possible this one is the next one as well. Now that we know where the rest are. Yeah, let's try it. What's the worst that happens? We restart. Can live with that. So we know we can come up here. The boulder's in the way. The fucking boulder is in my way. You clever sons of bitches. Oh. Okay, that's fine. Panic over. We're past the boulder. We are getting shot. But we're past the boulder. Now we can get our health back. Now, from out here... It was upstairs, wasn't it? And then where? Got where I'm going now. It's not ideal. As long as we can keep putting rocks between us and anything. Big old tunnel here. Did we go all the way down this? Shoot that? No, that's where we died, wasn't it? Because we got cornered. That's probably the wrong way. But then again, let's buy ourselves some time. Where are we? We're by our escape truck. And then we got blown up. Okay. Do they just get more violent over time? Is that what was going on there? Because they weren't using explosions initially, but then they seemed to decide, yeah, actually explosions. Yeah, let's try this one first. And then the next one... Was it in that building? Well, there's this one. And then there's this building. Did this house one? It did. One that's rather annoying to blow up with pipe bombs, because pipe bombs are annoying. Right, now where? If we go upstairs and come out here, does that help us? Next one is to our left. Cool. And we'll take a ride. Ah, we've only got the one left. And that's our optional one down below. So let's get into the water. Oh dear. Yeah, they're definitely bringing all the big explosions out now. they can't quite do enough damage to me whilst I'm down here. Now they probably can. So, last one. There it goes. Now what's the plan? Back this way, I guess? So that's where the boulder fell down, isn't it? So, into the water again. Going underneath here seemed to work to an extent. Maybe we also sneak up here now. I like the fact that some of the drones just break themselves. The idiots. Then this way kind of led back to where we want to be, didn't it? After a fashion. Because we came out here, I kept going the wrong way, but the wrong way led us back to our escape vehicle, so let's do that again. Let's go the wrong way again. Surely things can't go wrong this time. I mean, they can if we get shot on the way back. Which is happening quite a bit. But then we turn around and we blast a few. Like, cool heroes. Although we keep missing. And then out here somewhere is our escape vehicle, right? Yeah, it's just up here. Good. I think we're going to make it. Hooray! That was trickier than it initially looked. But we survived. We've done our part. Tier 1? Have you done your part? Have you set us up the bomb? Is this the bomb? It's the bomb. Just curious. Okay. The bomb has been destroyed. Although it's still going. Where's it still going? It's doing its best. Hup. Right, where's our computer? Hopefully it doesn't mind that we've just blown up the bomb. Bomb complete. Fitted into guided missiles attached to the rover. Yeah. The fire rate's low, but the impact is high. The black hole generator has shell protection. The drones will be alerted once the building is damaged. So prepare, then damage. Then jump in the rover. And we'll be good. Okay. The grand finale. Prepare everything before we damage the tower. Security system will be on its highest alert. Guided missile. Number 6 is guided missile. Okay. So, I guess we just point at a target and then fire, and guided missile will go off. We're going to that big thing over there, yeah. There are guard drones about, but there may also be other explosives about as well. Nitroglycerin, you say? We like nitro. So it's going to be a case of exploring and finding as many bombs as possible, attaching them to the building, and then bringing it down. Yes, I see. It's high up, and it needs to go. So it's the main bit that needs to go. As soon as it's damaged, everyone will get excited. But we can put nitros around here. Put them as high as we can. On this bit we might be able to lower that. No? Okay. That's fine. We'll come up here and jump into it, I guess. Or over that. Okay. Nothing of merit in there. Because more nitro would be more good. I want to put some on the front as well. But I can't quite get to the front. So this vehicle might help with that. Just drop a quick save because I don't want to accidentally dink the building and set off all the alarms. That should do. Hup. There we go. That's where I wanted to get. So that's 8 nitro in place. Can we find any more? It would be cool. I guess other buildings can be damaged successfully. I assume so. Yes. There's 4 more nitro, good. Not seeing much more in the way of nitro around, but haven't explored everywhere, so it's not a huge surprise. What about in here? What's the best way to get in without too much damage? Probably that. Hello, any nitro? We were in here earlier for one of the other missions. It was one of the more fun missions, I think. The missions have generally been fun, but I think my favourites have just been the timed run ones. The guard drones add a fun new wrinkle, but you can't beat a classic. You've got a minute. It's going to seem impossible, but then you're going to figure it out. Although for some of them, once I got the idea in my head of let's use the railings to make big planks that we can run around on, a lot of the missions have been fairly straightforward, so either I'm getting better at the game or they're just easier, or I just happen to figure out the one weird trick that makes them seem much more straightforward than they actually are. If there's any more nitro around, I'm not seeing them. Definitely not been everywhere. But yeah, not seeing more nitro. So let's go pop these others on. Possibly higher up on the sides, or do I want them all around the back? Because I want to shoot this thing from the front. So any help that I can get in destroying the back parts of this would be great. Do I go inside and place them in there somewhere? And how high would I place them in here? Do they need to be high? I don't think so. But we'll put them fairly high. So that should give us a lot of help. Where's our escape vehicle gone? So our escape vehicle's over here. Which means if we can get eyes on the target from up here, that'd be great. Because the... Yeah, the fire rate is slow, so let's try and clear a path down. Ouch. So we can make that drop, but it hurts. So if we've been shot by drones, then that might be fatal. Jeez. Some cat has just stampeded through like an absolute goon. It's probably Sammy. It looks a bit like Sammy out of the corner of my eye. And she is a known idiot. But let's begin to commence and see how things go. There's a slow fire rate. Jesus. Six. Can we fire another? Is that just going to fire now? Or do we have to stay on it? Yeah. Cool. So we are being shot at, but we brought it down. Hooray! Demolition is complete. It's kind of fallen on our escape route, but that might protect us actually. Ride, Tier 1, ride! Nice. Full speed ahead. Oh, wait. We're actually escaping now. We're going to have to shoot things that come after us. We are! It's an action sequence with drones and whatnot. I can't do these. I'm an old man. Okay, it's not challenging so far. The fact that our gun doesn't appear to have any reloads helps. It's going well. Are we clear? Ah, phase 2. Okay, we're back in the canyon. This is where we cleared out the checkpoints and whatnot. So it's a nice smooth path up here because of that. Yeah! Explosions are cool. Didn't even see you there, coming out of the moon. Across the bridge, big jump. Oh, well done, Tier 1. That's all floating above us, but that's fine. We are free. But where are we? Are the drones following us? There's more above us. Keep that little robotic foot to the floor, Tier 1. I'm not even sure you've got a foot. Keep it to the floor anyway. Jesus. I think we're back to base. But are we safe? We're safe. We escaped to space, I guess. Us and Tier 1 just chilling on our way to our next adventure. So that was jolly fun. Yeah, I'm not sure I enjoyed it as much as like Art Vandals. That was very fun. The base game obviously was amazing. Was there another? Oh, Time Campers, yeah. I probably enjoyed it on par with Time Campers sort of level. But it was nice to see the different innovations, like the guard drones instead of time limits, and the level with the asteroids crashing down all around you, and that little sequence at the end where we had to escape all the drones. It's good to see those sorts of innovations, and I wonder if they were included sort of to say, hey modders, look at the cool things you can do with your custom levels. But I've not really played any modded levels at any point. Maybe I should. Maybe I should see if there's any cool heist missions out there for people that enjoy them like myself. Either way, I do hope that you have enjoyed this little series though. We'll be back in the future with some more, if they bring any more out. If they bring out Teardown 2, we'll be there. Oh, wait a minute. We've got a post-credit sequence. We vanished 6 months ago, but now we're back in Lochael. In a different ship. Yeah, don't worry about it, anyone. Triumph of the human spirit over adversity. Yeah, we just built a new spaceship while we were up there, and now we're back. Authorities are puzzled by the unfamiliar craft and investigating our mysterious journey. You investigate away, authorities. We'll be sure to cooperate. And now it seems we are done. We're in a field, and we're done. And that'll be a news truck over there, the one that's been chronicling all our adventures. And what have we here? A little cabin. And a caravan. Is anybody home? Maybe. The door's locked. We could bash it in, but that seems a bit churlish. We're not getting paid to. We could steal the car, but again, possibly churlish. Maybe this is just home now. I guess Tier 1 doesn't have much to say about the matter. No, you just play amongst the fields, little friend. Mainframe? Do you have anything further to add? No, just some mission selections, I guess. You take a rest as well, you've earned it. And we'll see if the reporters want any interviews. Hello, friends. Your truck's also available for theft. Guess they've gone on their lunch break or something like that. That one is stuck. Of course he is. Robots aren't meant for fields. We're just going to hide in this porter cabin until we're needed. Thanks for watching, friends.